Hey y'all, so I wanted to start out by apologizing for last week. There was supposed to be an upload for last week, but the upload didn't work. I have no idea why. I mean, I could think of a few, I guess, but I don't understand why it didn't go through, really. I thought it did, it didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't think to check up on it, and lo and behold, I missed last week's upload. So, sorry. I apologize for that. But hopefully this video's up. If it is, yay. If it's not, oh no. But, I'm going to be reading pages 10 and 11, because that was supposed to be last week's, but it didn't go through, and the video was already deleted, and it was just too late to recover, so unfortunately, I just had to do it again. The wickedness and judgment of man. Now it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born to them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were beautiful, and they took wives for themselves of all whom they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not strive with man forever, for he is indeed flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. Those were the mighty men who were of old, men of renown. Then the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every intent of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And the Lord was sorry that he had made man on the earth, and he was grieved in his heart. So the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, creeping thing and birds of the air, for I am sorry that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Noah pleases God. This is the genealogy of Noah. Noah was a just man, perfect in his generations. Noah walked with God, and Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth was also corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. So God looked upon the earth, and indeed it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted their way on the earth. The ark prepared. And God said to Noah, The end of all flesh has come before me, for the earth is filled with violence before them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make yourself an ark of gopher wood, make rooms in the ark, and cover it inside and outside with pitch. And this is how you shall make it. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits, its width 50 cubits, and its height 30 cubits. You shall make a window for the ark, and you shall finish it to a cubit from above, and set the door of the ark in its side. You shall make it with lower, second, and third decks. And behold, I myself am bringing floodwaters on the earth, to destroy from under heaven all flesh in which is the breath of life. Everything that is on the earth shall die. But I will establish my covenant with you, and you shall go into the ark. You, your sons, your wife, and your sons' wives with you. And of every living thing of all flesh you shall bring 2 of every sort into the ark, to keep them alive with you. They shall be male and female, of the birds after their kind, of animals after their kind, and of every creeping thing of the earth after its kind. 2 of every kind will come to you to keep them alive. And you shall take for yourself all food that is eaten, and you should gather it to yourself, and it shall be food for you and for them. Thus Noah did, according to all that God commanded him. So he did. What's it mean? Having a hard time picturing the size of Noah's floating zoo? Think of a modern-day cruise ship, about 1.5 football fields long. That's the size of the boat Noah had to build, or should we say the container Noah had to build. The word ark does not mean boat, it means chest or box. Genesis 6:14. The great flood. Then the Lord said to Noah, Come into the ark, you and all your household, because I have seen that you are righteous before me in this generation. You shall take with you 7 each of every clean animal, a male and his female, two Oh my goodness, I am stuttering today. 2 each of animals that are unclean, a male and his female. Also 7 of each birds of the air, male and female, to keep the species alive on the face of the earth. For after 7 more days I will cause it to rain on the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and I will destroy from the face of the earth all living things that I have made. And Noah did according to all that the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters were on the earth. So Noah, with his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives, went into the ark because of the waters of the flood, of the clean animals of Anna. What's it mean? God's rules for animal sacrifice were very strict. To make the cud as a sacrifice, an animal had to chew cud and have divided hooves. Sheep, which fit both of these categories, were among the most popular animals for sacrifice. Among our feathered friends, scavenging birds, including vultures, were unacceptable as sacrifices. Genesis 7:2. Moles that are unclean of birds and of everything that creeps on the earth. 2 by 2 they went into the ark to Noah, male and female, as God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days the waters of the flood were on the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month, on that day all the fountains of the great deep were broken up, and the windows of the heaven were opened, and the rain was on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. On the same day, Noah and Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and Noah's wife, entered the ark. They and every beast after its kind, all cattle after their kind, every creeping thing that creeps on the earth after its kind, and every bird after its kind, every bird of every sort. And they went into the ark to Noah, 2 by 2, of all flesh in which is the breath of life. So those that entered, male and female of all flesh, went as God commanded him. And oh, sorry. There's like something in my throat. It's really dry in here. That's part of the problem. And the Lord shut him in. Now the flood was on the earth 40 days. The waters increased and lifted up the ark, and it rose high above the earth. The waters prevailed and greatly increased on the earth, and the ark moved about on the surface of the waters. And the waters prevailed exceedingly on the earth, and all the high hills under the whole heaven were covered. The waters prevailed 15 cubits upward, and the mountains were covered, and all flesh died that moved on the earth, birds and cattle and beasts, and every creeping thing that creeps on the earth, and every man, all in whose nostrils was the breath of the Spirit of life. All that was on the dry land died. So he destroyed all living things which were on the face of the ground, both man and cattle, creeping thing and bird of the air. They were destroyed from the earth. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive. And the waters prevailed on the earth 150 days. Noah's deliverance. Then God remembered Noah and every living thing, and all the animals that were with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and all the waters subsided. The fountains of the deep and the windows of the heaven were also stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. And there's a little note here that says, does God care about me? And it's referencing 8:1, which, if I can find that. I'm not good at finding it, but I'm sure somebody could find it if they wanted to. And the waters receded continually from the earth. At the end of the 150 days, the waters decreased. Then the ark rested in the 7th month, the 17th day of the month, on the mountains of Ararat. And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the 1st day of the month, the tops of the mountains were seen. So it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. Then he sent out a raven, which kept on going to and fro until the waters had dried up from the earth. He also sent out from himself a dove, to see if the waters had receded from the face of the ground. But the dove found no resting place for the sole of her foot, and she returned to the ark with him. What's it mean? Where is Noah's ark today? Many people believe that the boat can be found in the Ararat Mountains of eastern Turkey. Several explorers have attempted to find the ark's resting place. Some claim to have seen what could be the remnants of the boat, but nothing conclusive has been found yet. Genesis 8:4. Waters were on the face of the whole earth. So that's 10 and 11. That's all I have to read for this week. It should have been last week, but like I said, little bit of a technical error. Didn't understand what was going on. I apologize. I am very sorry. I should have been more responsible about it, but it's too late now. I can't fix it, so we best just move on from it. See y'all next week.